When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Carrico's Family Funeral Home is honored to help make these Tiger broadcasts possible. The Carrico's family is proud to support youth activities in addition to Tiger sports. Carrico's Family Funeral Home is family-owned and operated, serving Sierra County since 1976, providing all your funeral, cremation, and pre-planning needs with care and dignity. From the staff of the Carrico's Family Funeral Home, they say, "Go Tigers!"
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar2's got it. Need dirt? Bar2's got it. Bar2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Paul Tooley here in Tiger Gym. We got about 4 minutes to go here before the varsity takes on the Hatch Valley Bears. Just going to run a quick audio. They are playing some music in the background. Going to our social media sites, we get dinged a couple of times, so we're going to get in and out here at the beginning just to make sure that the audio's here and it's coming. We're just going to break for the national anthem. We did get some streaming violations on that as well, so we're going to take a break. Just keep your eyes up there on the left-hand side of the screen there. It tells you we got a little less than 4 minutes to go. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634. Paul Tooley here at Tiger Gym. We are going to bring the colors onto the floor. We have the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears. We'll have a moment of silence here for a few minutes. We will be honoring Miss Karen Trujillo. Here we are live in Tiger Gym. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears tonight. This is last home game for the Tigers. They will know whether with the win tonight, they have a possibility of being in the top 4 for the end of the season. So if they do that, they can make it through. Do have a game. I believe they have scheduled something over in Ruidoso. I'm not for sure. But we should know this weekend where the Tigers will be. If they can be in the top 4, we will probably be bringing you a game here on Monday night right here in Tiger Gym. Basketball, of course, starts on Tuesday the following day. So busy times here in Hot Springs High School as we're trying to cram in all the sports from fall to spring in about 2 months here. And the schools will be back full-blown on Monday. They're currently in spring break right now, as they're introducing the players for the Hatch Valley Bears. Hot Springs Tigers come into tonight, had a tough loss up in Socorro once again. They won the first set and then lost 3 straight. They did the same thing here. That Socorro team, though, is number 1 in the state. They are ranked number 1. And they definitely showed it against the Tigers. And we're introducing some of the Tigers now. Number 3, Hannah Hawkins. Alicia Ariola, we got mixed up with her, had the wrong name down, the coaches did, but we did get her number 4 is Ariola and not Acola, so we did get that straightened out. Number 9 was Woods, Nevada Segura, number 2. Madison Green, number 13, and Jessica Wells, number 14. So the Hot Springs Tigers get ready to take on the Hatch Valley Bears here in Tiger Gym. So we appreciate you being here tonight on NFHS Network, as well as KCHS and Facebook and YouTube and the other platforms that we are. 101.9 FM as we get ready to tip off here for the Hot Springs Tigers. Tigers will be on your left side on your radio dial. They'll stay on that side. Usually what happens is after each set they will transfer from one side of the net to the other, but not tonight, not during the COVID. They're all going to stay on the same side. And the Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take to court. We mentioned they won the first set, lost 3. They did the same thing here against Socorro. They won that first set and then lost 3 in a row. So the Hot Springs Tigers are still pretty darn good this year. They've only lost those 2. They did lose 1 match to Animas early in the season, but they really need to win 3 straight here against the Hatch Valley Bears as we get ready for the first serve here on 101.9 FM. On the court, we're going to see some pretty good play tonight from the Hot Springs Tigers. This is the last home game. Hawkins checks out. Wazalowski, number 5 in. Here we go with the first serve. Tigers get it back over. We're all set here, ready to go. Tigers on a volley with the Hatch Valley Bears here for the first point. Now Garcia sets it up. Here comes Apodaca with the smash. And it looks like that one was out. We're going to look at it on the instant replay. It did look like it was a little long here on the A and B scoreboard. Hatch with the serve, Wazalowski with the dig. Now Garcia sets it back up. Here comes Apodaca. Hatch being able to take care of that. Once again, a dig by Wazalowski. Now just to set up and get it over the net for the Tigers. Tigers up 1-0 here in the first set. And a block out of bounds. And Hatch is going to pick up another point. As the Tigers just up to the net and then knocked it out. And another point. Bears lead 2-0 over the Hatch Valley Bears. Looks like we may have a little problem with the netting. We're going to... Looks like they're going to have to move the pole. There's a red and white antenna that sticks up right. Supposed to go straight up from the sidelines up through the net just to show balls needs to stay on the court side of that antenna, so they're just making some adjustments to it at this time. Tigers down 2-0 here in the first set. Hot Springs Tigers, Hatch Valley still with the serve. Tigers off to a little slow start here in the first set. Serve over, dug out by the Tigers. Back to Garcia, tied up against the net. And here comes Apodaca, just dinks it over, and the Bears are able to set up their offense and get it back over the Tigers. Wasilowski with the dig, back up to Garcia now, and here comes Apodaca once again. Not able to hang on to it, and the Tigers have to dig this one out and just keep it in play, get it over the net. Got a violation against the Bears for a double hit. And the Tigers are finally on the board. As they're down 2-1, and Alanes hits it into the net. Turns it back over with a point to the Bears. Bears up 3-1 here in the first set. Bears have the serve. Over to the Tigers. Now the Tigers just trying to keep this one in play, and they finally do get it in play. Hatch does a great job of keeping this one out, and it's stuffed back in the Bears side, and the Tigers pick up a point as the Bears hit that one 4 times. Tigers with the serve. They trail by 1 here in the first set. Apodaca with the serve and an ace. We'll see this one on the instant replay here from A&B Drive-In. Good serve just over the net. Not able to be dug out by the Bears. Apodaca has the most points, 101 points for the Tigers this season. And now she checks out with a server error, and Wasilowski checks back in for the Tigers. Tigers trail 4-3 here in the first set. And the Bears have the serve. Bears on the serve for Hatch. Dug out by the Tigers to Garcia. Here comes Woods. Woods smashes it down and dug out by the Bears. Bears got to track this one down and get it back over, and the Tigers set it up once again on their offense. This time, Hawkins, number 3, and the Bears do a good job of digging it out. And the Tigers back in once again. And this time, Tigers take it on the smash, and the Bears are doing everything they can, but they're keeping it alive. The Tigers setting up all kinds of offense here at the net. And they're going to get called for a double hit by Woods. She was going to go up and smash it, and then she decided to back off a little finesse. That kind of hurt the Tigers. Tigers trail 5-3 here in the first set. Hatch with the serve. Dug out by the Tigers. Garcia has to retreat, and the Tigers hit it into the net. So the Tigers off to a really slow start here early in the first set. Tigers just able to, looks like Green trying to get that one over. And the Tigers trail 6-3 now here in the first set. Tigers really need to smoke these guys 3 in a row here to have a good shot at being number 4, at least in the top 4 in the state. Now dug out. Wasilowski gets it over the net. Bears dig this one out. Set it up deep. Tigers on the dig. Now Garcia sets it up for Hawkins, and now Hawkins just dinks it down into a hole in the defense there and picks up a point for the Tigers and the serve. It's good play there by Hannah Hawkins. Just gets it over the net, and the Bears unable to retreat. Tigers trail 6-4 here first set. Garcia is now on the serve for the Tigers. Tigers do a good job just keeping this one alive, and off the net, back over. A good job by the Tigers, and now the offense is set up by the Bears. And the Bears have a kill against the Tigers. Wasilowski wasn't able to get to this one. That's a good kill there by the Hatch Valley Bears. Hatch goes up 7-4 here in the first set. And the Tigers struggling early here against the Bears. Wasilowski now sets it up. Garcia. Here comes Carter, and Carter can't get it over the net. The Tigers really struggling here, and they're going to have to take a timeout. Watch this one on the instant replays. Carter goes up, tries to get it over the net, and just nothing there for the Tigers. We're going to take a quick timeout. Tigers trail 8-4 here in the first set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash for Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Back here in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers trail the Hatch Valley Bears 8-4 right here on 101.9 FM. Tigers coming out of a timeout, just struggling here on offense. The Bears still have the serve and lead by 4. Now the serve. On the line on the serve. See if we can catch this on the instant replay. Back this one up, and our line was definitely over on the serve. So the Tigers pick up the serve. Now the Tigers get it back over to the Bears, and now we have a double hit by the Bears. We catch that one on the instant replay as well. Tigers trail by 2 now. Woods gets it over. Now she's got to set it up. Garcia. Back to Alanes. Wazalowski with the dig. Garcia now sets deep. Tigers get it over and pick up a point as they get this one long, trying to retreat for it. Looks like Woods, number 9, Logan Woods, gets that one deep enough that the Bears aren't able to come up with it. And a good time out there as the Tigers now trail only by 1. And a great serve and a great dig by the Bears. And here come the Tigers once again. Now the Bears got to set it back up. Here's their offense, a block, dug out by Wazalowski, Garcia, and Woods. And they're going to call this one in. And it is just in the pocket there for the Tigers. Tigers tie this one up 8-8. Woods on the serve. Wazalowski with the dig, does a great job. Garcia now. Woods deep on the hit. Dug out by the Bears, and now the Tigers are just trying to pick this one up. And they get the Tigers in the net. Yeah, we kind of missed that one on the instant replay, but Tigers Hatch are up 9-8 now with the serve. Tigers have crawled back into this first set. Now the Tigers dig it out. Back up on top. Now the hammer by Hawkins. And a good keel by Hawkins. She just hits this one across court and ties it up at 9-9. And now Hawkins with the serve for the Tigers. This one's deep. They got to retreat, dig it out. Just trying to keep this one in play, and they do. Now back over to the Tigers, and the Tigers just really have to struggle to get this one over. They do a good job on getting it back, and here comes the offense for Hatch again. A block, and the Tigers missed this one on the back line. This one fell between two Tigers there. It looked like Logan and Hawkins. Tigers trail 10-9 here in the first set. Hatch with the serve. Dug out now by the Tigers. Set up by Garcia. Great play by Apodaca and a good dig there by the Bears to keep it in play. And now back to the Tigers. Tigers going to try this one again. Apodaca this time. Hatch keeps it in play. Now they get it over. Dug out. This one's right at the net. The Tigers do a good job keeping this one in play. Now they're going to hit it back deep. And now Hatch is going to set it up. And the Tigers not able to pick that one up as the Hatch Bears put this one right where the Tigers aren't. Good little kill. Nobody on the back row on the near side. Tigers trail 11-9 here in the first set. And now Hatch. Tigers just out of sorts here early in this first set as they just try to get the ball, keep it in play. And this time the Tigers do a good job getting it, and the Hatch does a great job of getting it back over. Now Garcia's going to set this one up for Apodaca, and Apodaca's going to smash this one in for the kill, and the Tigers crawl within one once again. Good set by Garcia. Brooklyn leads the team in assists with 270 coming into tonight's game. And the Tigers trail by 1 here in the first set, 11-10. Tigers have the serve. Green on the serve. Over by the Tigers. Now Garcia's going to set this one up. And the Tigers do a good job of, I'm going to say handball against the Tigers. So another point by the Bears. They go up 12-10. So the Tigers just struggling here early. Serve. Dug out by the Tigers. Back up at the net. Tigers, Hatch shoves it back down the Tigers' throat, and they pick up another point. As they look to set that one up, nobody went to the net. They thought it was over the net. And the Tigers trail by 3 now, 13-10 here in the first set. Dug out by the Tigers. Tigers get it smashed over. Now the Bears got to retreat. Bears get it over. Now the Tigers going to try to dig this one out, and they do. The Tigers just all over the court just trying to keep this one in play, and the Tigers do a good job. Now they just got to be steady here and set up their offense. Apodaca with a smash and a kill as this one was hit deep and rolls up the arms of the Bears. And Tigers pick up a point and the serve back. Tigers trail 13-11 here first set. And a good serve by the Tigers by number 1, Ariana Alaniz. As that one was deep enough, the Bears couldn't handle it. Tigers now trail 13-12 here first set. Here comes the run and serve from Alaniz and over. Now the Tigers set up their defense. And a good kill by the Bears as the Tigers, Woods goes up for the block. And this one was just pounded to the court. Tigers not able to dig it out. They trail 14-12. The Bears up by 2. Served by the Bears. Now the Tigers dig it out, set it up to Garcia. And the Tigers hit this one long. Looks like Apodaca from the right side this time. Goes up to spike it and knocks it out of the back of the court. And now the Tigers trail by 3, 15-12. Here in the first set. On the serve, Wesolowski with the dig. Garcia, Woods. And this one is hammered out by the Tigers. The Tigers have to play this one off the top. I was hoping we didn't get that. They actually hit this one, and the Tigers just retreated. Went all the way up to the top of the gym, and that was definitely a hit from the Bear side. If you hit it into the on your side, hit it into the gym or touch something on the roof, you can play it. But if you hit it over the other side and it goes all the way to the roof, it's a point. Dug out now by the Bears. Now the Tigers set up their offense. Here comes Woods. Woods. Now the Bears falling all over the place trying to keep it in play. And here comes Garcia on the retreat to keep this one up. And a good play, good dig by Hatch. And now Hatch sets up their offense. And the Tigers just do a good job just trying to keep this one in play. And the Tigers another mistake at the net. As Logan tried to jump up a little finesse, a little short. And the Tigers trail 16-13 here in the first set. And the Bears have the serve. On the serve, Wesolowski with the dig. Now Garcia just gets it in play and knocked over by Woods, and here comes the Bears back again with their offense. And this time, this one's shoved down, and a good block there by Woods as she comes right up, and of course it was hit into the net, but the Woods will take that one anyway. And the Tigers Down by 2, 16-14 with Garcia on the serve. Dug out by the Bears. Bears set up their offense, just get it over. Garcia digs it out. Carter sets it up. Here comes Woods, and Woods knocks this one on the backcourt for another point. Bears thought this one was going to go out, and this one falls just inside and is good for the Tigers. Tigers trail by 1 now. Garcia still with the serve here in the first set. Good play there by the Tigers trying to get this one down. And another great play by Woods at the net this time as she comes up and plays this one and shoves it right down on the Bears. And the Tigers tie this one up 16-16. There's a timeout on the court. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back in Tiger Gym on 101.9 FM. Hot Springs Tigers have crawled back in this first set against the Hatch Valley Bears, 16-16. And with that serve by Garcia, they have crawled back in. Brooklyn still on the serve for the Tigers as we're set out of the timeout. 16 all here in the first set, and Garcia now with the serve and hits it into the net. So the Bears go up by 1. Now the Bears with the serve. Dug out by the Tigers. Now Wasilowski gets it towards the front side. And the Tigers get it back over. Now here comes the Bears with their offense. Wasilowski with a dig again. Now Garcia sets this one up. And Hawkins gets it over the net. And the Bears struggle to get it, but they keep it in play. And now another good play by the Bears. They keep this one in as this one hits the corner, and the Tigers just watch that one hit inbounds. And now the Bears up 18-16. Good timeout there by the Bears. They've got the last 2 points and the serve here in the first set. Tigers, Garcia now. Here comes Woods. Woods gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Now Bears set this one up to the near side. Dug out again by the Tigers, this time into the net. And the Tigers, just this first set has just really are out of whack as they're going to have to call a quick timeout. The Tigers just don't have an answer right now for the Bears. Hatch Valley Bears 19-16 here in the first set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Back in Rowdy Tiger Gym here as we're starting to allow fans in. Sierra County still in the turquoise for the next 2 weeks. The Tigers right now are a little black and blue as they trail 19-6 here against the Hatch Valley Bears. Hatch has got the serve, now set up to Garcia. Here comes Woods. Woods pounds this one and it's long as this one goes out the back of the court. We'll see this one on instant replay as it shows it just out. Now the Tigers keep the back in play. Now the Bears dig this one out. Now they set it up. Tigers trying to get this one blocked at the net. And the Tigers have to dive for it. 2 Tigers on the floor. Garcia and Woods, and just not able to come up with this one. And the Tigers are way out of whack. Down 21-16 here in the first set. Tigers set it up again, and here goes Garcia with the set. Knocked over by the Tigers. Now here comes Hatch back with their offense, and they knock this one out of bounds. And the Tigers will pick up a point. Tigers trail 21-17 here in the first set. Woods with the serve for the Tigers and serves it in the net. The Tigers just have nothing right now here in the first set against the Hatch Valley Bears. Tigers trail 22-17. Hatch with the serve. Tigers need to get uncorked. Wazalowski with the dig. Garcia to Hawkins. And they're going to call this one for the Tigers. So the Tigers pick up a point. They trail 22-18 here in the first set, and they have the serve. Hawkins with the serve for the Tigers. Over, dug out, set up now by Hatch. Hatch is going to pound this one, and it goes long, and the Tigers pick up another point. They're not dead yet here in the first set as they trail 22-19 here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Hawkins now with the serve. Dug out by the Bears. Bears get it over. Now this one was set up deep. Garcia's trying to keep this one alive, and this one was pounded right back at the Tigers, and unable to come up with it at the net was Carter. And just a little late getting to the net, and the Bears able to pick it up and the point. Tigers trail 23-19 now, and the Bears have the serve. Over, dug out by Wazalowski, set up by Garcia. Here comes Apodaca, gets this one down and dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears set up their offense. This one was a little long. Tigers decided to play it. Now they just got to get it over and keep it in play. Dug out by Hatch. Back at the net, and another good play there by the Bears as the Tigers are 1 point away from losing this first set. As not able to get to the net there was the Tigers. Tigers trail 24-19. Set for Garcia. Now Apodaca. Apodaca dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears come right up with a lot of confidence here, and this one's pounded right back at them. And this one, this time they blocked it at the net, and the Tigers pick up a point. And a good play there by Carter at the net. Tigers trail 24-20. And Madison Green, number 13, on the serve. Next point for Hatch will take the first set. Good serve, dug out by Hatch. Hatch now sets it up at the net. Tigers do a good job of just digging this one out. And Woods has got to just hit it over and let the Bears set up. And now they're going to have to go up for the block, and they do. A good pickup by Garcia, and they're going to hit this one long. And the Hatch Bears win the first game, or the first set, 25-20. As that one was a little long. We're going to take a quick timeout. Tigers lose the first one, 25-20 here on your Tigers Sports Network.
The Money Man is ready to give you money. Whether you're needing help to buy a new car or home, large or small, the Money Man at 375 South Foch is your all-purpose lending source. Have credit problems? Call Mario at 894-611 and he can help. The Money Man has been helping others in Sierra County since 1978. The Money Man is happy to help your dreams come true. Stop by their office at 375 South Foch Street or call 894-611.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa, Escape, and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa, Escape, and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa, Escape, and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When school is out, the club is open. The club offers tutoring and homework help, academic enrichment, the arts, music, computer technology, as well as character development and leadership programs, college and career readiness, and recreational activities for members between the ages of 12 and 18. The club is a strong community partner with local law enforcement who help install unwanted medication drop-off boxes. The club, a place for teens. 122 North Broadway in Tier C, 894-8336.
Paul Tooley back here in Tiger Gym. The Hot Springs Tigers lose the first set to the Hatch Valley Bears. That may hurt the Tigers in the seeding coming this weekend. After talking with the coach earlier today, the Tigers really just needed to win 3 in a row here. They're only going to take the top 8 teams. Right now, Tigers are sitting at about 3rd or 4th, but that might have hurt them a little bit as Hatch comes in as a weaker team in this district. So we'll see what happens. Tigers just got their work cut out. Just need to win out now and make sure they win this, or they may be on the road here in the first game of the playoffs. So now we're back on the court trying to get everybody set in position. Tigers trail 1-0 here against the Hatch Valley Bears here on 101.9 FM and our streaming video on all of our social media sites. Ariana Alaniz will do the serve for the Tigers as we start the second set. And let's see if the Tigers have an answer for the Bears here in the second set. Good play dug out by the Tigers, and the Bears knock this one out the back. Tigers start out good here with the first points here in the second set. Alaniz once again for the Tigers, dug out by the Bears. Bears get up, set up their offense, and a good block by Logan, but right into the net as the Tigers not able to come up with this one. And that was blocked right at her. One to one here in the second set. Tigers trail by 1 set. Lost the first one to the Bears, and now the Tigers just really don't look very sharp tonight. And they finally pick up another point, but the Tigers just slow starting here as they're just not offense and defensively just making way too many mistakes at the net. And now they go up 2-1 here as Apodaca with the serve for the Tigers. Gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears set it up. The Tigers defensively just dig this one out. Now Woods just throws this one towards the back and picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears set up the offense. Dug out by the Tigers. Now Garcia's going to set this one up. And once again the Tigers hit this one in. It looked like Hawkins hit this one into the net for another error for the Tigers. And the Tigers just unable to do anything here tonight here in Tiger Gym. Tied up 2-2 here in the second set. Hatch Valley won the first one. And now the Bears with the serve. And into the net, the Tigers needed that one. Second set brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse. Bears get this one back over. Tigers now set it up. Carter to Garcia. Garcia to Woods. Woods gets it over the net. That they're able to dig it out are the Bears, and the Bears struggle to get this one over, and finally going to have an error against the Tigers. Against the Bears, I'm sorry. And a good point by the Tigers. Tigers go up 4-2. Garcia with the serve. This one's deep, but dug out by the Bears, and now they're setting up their offense, and the Tigers block this one at the net. Now they're starting to get a little momentum here as that one goes off the Bears, and the Tigers pick up another point. Good play there by the Tigers blocking that one, and they're going to be a timeout on the court taken by the Hatch Valley Bears here in the second set. Tigers up 5-2 on your KCHS Radio 101.9 FM, your Tigers Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. After the timeout by Hatch Valley Bears, the Tigers still have the serve and the lead, 5-2 here in the second set. As the Hatch Valley Bears won the first set, Garcia still with the serve for the Tigers. Over and dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears just hit it quickly over, and the Tigers have to really hustle to keep this one in play, and now they get it back over and dug out once again. Here comes the offense for the Bears. A block, a dig, Garcia to Woods, and a long, as that one goes out the back of the court. We just knew this was going to be good. And this one was just a little long as it hits outside the court for the Tigers. 5-3 now. Tigers lead. Hatch gets it over. Good block by Woods at the net. Hatch now sets it back up, just gets it over. The Tigers try to keep this one in play, and they do. Carter now sets it up. Woods just gets it over to the back line and now dug out by the Bears. And the Bears, Wasilowski to Garcia to Woods and dug out again. A good play there by the Bears. They do a great job, and finally a block and into the net for the Bears. Good play there by Hawkins and Woods going to the net. Tigers go up 6-3 and have the serve. Here comes Woods with an ace. And now she's on a roll. And Woods leads the team in kills and serving. And you can tell from serving, she's on it. She's averaging 99.1% on her serves, and she can nail it over. And another ace by Woods. Over and nothing. Able to come up with it for. Now the Tigers go up 8-3. Woods with the serve once again. Let's see if she can make it 3 in a row. And this one dug out by the Bears, and now they get it over. Tigers going to have to dig this one out. Carter gets in the way. Tigers get this one over. Good job just hustling, trying to keep it there, and the Tigers pick up another point. This is a good little play here as they put some really good spin. Garcia does a great job keeping that one in play, and then the Bears both dive to the floor and not able to come up with a dig, and Woods once again on the serve. Tigers up 9-3, and they're on a roll here in the second set with Woods serving. Dug out by Wasilowski, and now Garcia sets this one up. Woods is going to have to take this one from the back line. Good dig there by the Bears, and now the Bears get it over. No, they don't. They hit it into the net, and that was a good timeout taken by the Tigers. And Woods still has the serve. The Tigers now go up 10-3 here, and Woods is on a roll. Dug out by the Bears. And now everybody's at the net. Tigers do a good job just trying to keep this one alive, and they get it over, and does it stay in? No. But a good play by Garcia trying to keep that one in play. Tigers all over the place trying to keep that one in play and not able to come up with it, but a good run there by the Tigers as it's 10-4 now here in the second set. On the serve, Wasilowski with the dig, Garcia with the set. Here comes Hawkins, and she just dinks it over, and a good block by the Bears. Now the Tigers have to set it up once again. Garcia back over to the Tigers. Good block by the Tigers, and here we go again, set back up to the Hatch side. And a good kill there for the Bears as the Tigers, a lot of people at the net trying to play up on this one, and it goes over Garcia's head and stays in on the court. Tigers are up 10-5, and the Bears now making some noise as they won the first set, and the Tigers trying to get something going here in the second set. And once again, the Tigers have another error as Carter hits this one into the net. Garcia sets it up. Carter just tries to take this one over, and they're going to have another timeout. Tigers lead 10-6 here in the second set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back in Tiger Gym, timeout on the court taken by the Tigers. Tigers lead this second set 10-6, but the Bears took them to school there in the first set as the Bears are up 1-0 for the Hatch Valley Bears. Varsity plays the best of 5, so Tigers need to really get this one and get this set done, or it's going to be a long way to come back 3 in a row. Now the Bears with the serve. Over to the Tigers. Wasilowski with the dig. Garcia with the set. Hawkins knocks it over and dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears going to set this one up right at the net. Now the Tigers go into block. It's hit deep. Garcia to Carter to Hawkins. And Hawkins, Bears do a good job. Now Wasilowski to Garcia to Hawkins, and Hawkins get this one just over the net, and a good shot there and a good kill for the Tigers. Garcia sets this one up. Hawkins just rolls it down the net, and it falls on the Bear side, and the Tigers pick up the point in the serve. Tigers lead 11-6. Wasilowski now with the serve, dug out by the Bears, and now the Bears get it over. Tigers, Wasilowski dives down again. She's got 146 digs coming into tonight. Wasilowski once again with a dig. Now set up to Garcia, to Apodaca, and now back to the Bears. And the Bears just try to get this one over, and they do. And the Tigers have to dig this one out. Set up there for Apodaca off of the block. And now set back up for the Bears. Carter now sets this one deep. Wasilowski just has to try to get this one over, and she does a good job. Now the Bears struggle. Get this one set. Tigers on a long volley. Wasilowski to Garcia, to Apodaca, and now back over to the Bears, and the Bears struggling. Now Garcia with the dig. Carter sets this one up way too deep, and Woods does a good job of getting it back over, and now here comes the offense for the Bears, and this one was knocked out long, and the Tigers are finally going to pick up a point on a long volley. Tigers up 12-6 here in the second set. Wasilowski with the serve. Over to the Bears, and Bears dig this one out. Set up the offense deep. Wasilowski with the dig. Now Garcia to Apodaca. Apodaca trying to make things happen, and she does as she gets the kill as the Bears not able to hang on to this one. And the Tigers now take a commanding lead, 13-6 here in the second set. They trailed 1-0. Wasilowski with the serve, dug by the Bears. Bears just going to put this one over. Now Garcia to Woods. Woods back to the Bears, and now the Bears struggle to get it over. Wasilowski now with the dig. Here comes Garcia with a set at the net. Here comes Apodaca. This one, was it blocked? And they said no. We'll look at this one on the instant replay to see if this one was blocked or not. And yeah, it was a little long and out. And the Bears pick up the point and the serve. 13-7, and here comes the serve by the Bears. Tigers digging this one out. Garcia now sets this one up. Little dink pass dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears going to set it up. Back over to the Tigers. Woods to Garcia to Apodaca, and long again for the Tigers. Tigers struggling again here in the second set. It's a good setup and a good play, but just a little deep by Apodaca knocks this one out the back. And now Tigers up 13-8. Wasilowski with the dig. Carter now gets it back to Wasilowski. Wasilowski over. And here comes the Bears offense again. A good block right at the net, and a good play there by the Tigers. They get this one. Everybody was playing a block at the net and hit it again, and then into the net. Bears not able to come up with it. 14-8 now here, the score. in the second set. Madison Green on the serve for the Tigers. Now the Bears set this one up. Get it back to the Tigers. Wasilewski with the dig. Garcia to Woods. Woods gets it over and knocks it out. And now the point goes back to the Bears. The Tigers just, looks like at times they're just not all in sync like we've seen them play most of the season. 14-9 now. Tigers are up here in the second set. Bears with the serve. Green with the dig. Garcia tries to dink this one over the net and hits it into the net, so another point for the Bears. Tigers up 14-10 here in the second set. With the serve is Hatch, dug out by Wasilewski, set up by Garcia. Apodaca over. Now here comes the offense for the Tigers, or for the Bears, and Tigers get it back over, and here comes Kill in the middle. Green now gets it over. Now dug out by the Bears. Bears once again set up their offense. This one's a little bit long, and the Tigers finally break the serve and pick up the point. This one was going in for the kill and out the back. Tigers up 15-10 here in the second set. Tigers on the serve. Great serve there by the Tigers, but a good dig and a good save by the Bears. And now Garcia sets this one up. Here comes Woods. And a block and dug out by the Bears, and now the Bears set up their offense. Once again, Wasilewski with the dig for the Tigers. Over to Garcia, to Apodaca. Apodaca with a kill. A great play there at Apodaca on the far side, right at the net. And what a great kill. (16-10), Tigers are up. Another good serve by Alanez. And a great play by the Tigers to keep this one alive at the net. And now they're going to catch them over. They're going to catch the Tigers in the net on this one, but what a great play. Tigers were diving all over the place. Well, that looked pretty good to me. It doesn't look like she's quite in the net, but they did call it. Now the Bears have the serve. Tigers up 16-11, dug out by Green. Now Garcia. Here comes Apodaca, and Apodaca off the block with the kill for the Tigers. Great play there by the Tigers. They pick up another point and get the serve back. They're up 17-11, lost the first set. Tigers starting to make a move now here as Apodaca, number 2, with the serve. Good serve. This one's deep. They have to retreat. Bears pick it up. Now the Tigers going to try to set this one up at the net. Here comes Woods with a perfect little dink. Not a real hard, but just a finesse, just enough to hit it where they're not. And a good play there by Woods. The Tigers go up 18-11. We got a timeout on the court. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back here in Tiger Gym on 101.9 FM. Hot Springs Tigers up 18-11 here in the second set over the Hatch Valley Bears. Tigers have off to a slow start here in the first set. They're starting to find their sea legs, as they would say here in Tiger Gym. Apodaca now with the serve for the Tigers. Good serve dug out by the Bears right at the top, and this time this one is a smash, and they were able to pick this one up. Are you kidding me? Pick up off the foot. Looked like Woods was absolutely going to go in for the kill. Now we have Woods goes up and just smashes it. It looks like she hit it with her foot, kicked it back over the Tiger side and stayed in. And Hatch picks up the point in the serve. That's the first time I've seen that in a while. Tigers up 18-12 here in the second set. Green with the dig, Garcia with the set, and here comes Hawkins. Good dig by the Bears. They just try to keep this one in play. Just going to have to get it over, and the Tigers dig it out. And here comes Garcia, has to run across court to get it. Hawkins gets it over, and now the Bears are going to set up their offense. No, they shove it deep, and Wizolowski with the dig. Now Woods over to Hawkins. Hawkins is dug out by the Bears. And here comes the Bears again. Now Green with the dig, Garcia with the set. Here comes Woods this time, and let's see if they can keep this one in. And the Bears do. They got to get it over, and they do. Dug out by Green. Here comes Garcia once again. Now Woods is going to throw this one to the back and dug out once again. Bears have played really good here in the first couple of sets, as the Tigers have made all kinds of mistakes, and they're making another one there as they hit it into the net. There's number 3, Hannah Hawkins. Tigers just seem to get the momentum going, and then they give it right back to the Bears. Tigers up 18-3 here in the second set with the serve. Apodaca to Garcia to Hawkins again, and that's the second error in a row for Hawkins. The Tigers not able to, she didn't get this one over the net. And here comes the Bears. Tigers up 18-14. And man, we're struggling here. How we're going to have a substitution. Nevada Segura, number 10, is going to come in for Hawkins. Hawkins just needs to take a break, go sit down, get a little water, get your feet back under, get your head straight. You'll be fine. Tigers up by 4. With the serve is the Bears. Now Green, now Garcia. Now Wazalowski gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Bears just sitting back, taking everything the Tigers are throwing at them. Wazalowski now tries to dig it, and the Bears pick up another point. Tigers just don't have an answer here early. Midway through the second set, 18-15, Tigers lead by 3. Good serve just over the net by the Bears, and the Tigers do a good job getting it over now. The Bears going to set up their offense. Good block. And back over by Woods, does a good job of keeping this one over. Wazalowski with a great dig, and can Garcia keep it alive? And Woods gets it over and dug out by the Bears again. Tigers are doing everything they can to try to keep the ball alive, and the Bears able to pick up everything the Tigers throw at them. Wazalowski now to the back, picked up by the Bears. This one's over at the net. This time Woods says, no, you're not. This one's in your face, as this one picks up a point for the Tigers. And a great play here by Woods as she goes up and just says, I'm there first, you're not going to get to it, and does a great job on the block and the kill for the Tigers. Tigers up 19-15. Garcia now with the serve for the Tigers. Back over to the Bears. Bears set up their offense on the far side. A block, a good dig, and the Tigers not able to come up with this one. As off the block, it goes out. Tigers just struggle. They seem to get the momentum, and they give it right back to the Bears. Tigers up 19-16 here in the second set. But the Bears doing a good job of keeping this one. A great play by Woods just to knock it over to keep it in play. And here comes the offense once again. Tigers do a good job of blocking, but then they're in the wrong position as they try to pick up the ball. And once again, they get it over. Here comes the Bears once again. And this time, they get called for a double hit by the Bears. Tigers go up now 20-16 here in the second set. Logan Woods on the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Bears. Bears struggling to keep this one around, and they do get it over. Garcia with the dig. Here comes Carter now. Sets it up for Apodaca. Bears get it over. Back over to the Tigers. Now Garcia sets this one up. And the Tigers try to hit this one at the sophomore Zagura, and she's into the net. Just wasn't tried. She's just got moved up to the varsity. Doing a good job out there. Wazalowski now. Tigers are up by 3. Get it back over to the Bears. Now the Bears set up their offense. Woods to Garcia to Carter, and picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears get it over once again. This time they get it dug out. Tigers do a good job. This one hit up close to the net, and the Bears able to kill it for Hatch Valley. Now the Tigers only up by 2 as Hawkins checks back in now because Segura's going to sit out. And Hatch Valley has the serve. Tigers have the lead by 2. Dug out by Wazalowski. Now over to Garcia. Now this time Hawkins back in, and she looks like she's ready to play some volleyball, and a good block at the net there for the Tigers. Tigers just do a good job. They were there, however, the Bears hit it into the net. Wazalowski now with the serve for the Tigers. Set up by the Bears. Bears get it over. Wazalowski with the dig. Here comes Garcia. Over to Apodaca. Dug out by the Bears. Here the Bears with their offense, and a good block by the Tigers, but the Bears able to keep it alive. And here comes Apodaca with a little dink to get it over. And now the Bears hit it into the net, and that's what the Tigers were looking for. Let the Bears make the mistake, but a good job just keeping that one in play. Not able to get up and get it over the net. Tigers up 22-18 here in the second set. Wazalowski with the serve here on 101.9 FM. Great, there's another ace for Wazalowski, as this one was just a knuckleball right over the net. Bears not able to come up with it. And now the Tigers up 23-18 here in the second set. Wazalowski with the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears are going to try this one at the net, and a good block there by Carter. Gets it back over on the Bear side. Good dig by Wazalowski. She has to go to the court, and a great play there by the Tigers as this one's in. As this one's getting pounded by, looks like Apodaca. And the Tigers have a chance for set point here. They're up 24-18. Wazalowski with the serve. They get it over. Now the Bears kind of struggle. And they're going to call this one as a double hit, and the Tigers are going to take the second one. Let's look at it here real quick on the instant replay. And you can see where she comes down with it, as her hands were apart when she hit it. And the Tigers pick up the second set. Tigers win this one 25-18. We're going to take a quick break. Tigers tie it up 1 set each. We'll be back with the third set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Carrico's Family Funeral Home is honored to help make these Tiger broadcasts possible. The Carrico's family is proud to support youth activities in addition to Tiger sports. Carrico's Family Funeral Home is family-owned and operated, serving Sierra County since 1976, providing all your funeral, cremation, and pre-planning needs with care and dignity. From the staff of the Carrico's Family Funeral Home, they say, "Go Tigers!"
Back here in Tiger Gym, Hot Springs Tigers won the second set. They even it up at one set each here in Hot Springs. Hatch Valley Bears took the first set. And now the Tigers just need to run the tables and hope for a top 4 seed coming up here this weekend. We will know more. Just stay tuned to our social media platforms, and we will let you know where the Tigers wind up with a seed. If they can stay in the top 4, they will host a game here in Tiger Gym on Monday night, and we will try and have that game for you on the radio and on our social media sites. Tigers getting ready for the third set. Now the Bears will have the serve here as we start the third set. And let's see what the Tigers can do here, see if they can keep the momentum coming from that second set. And now the fans are starting to help out the Tigers defense here as they get set. And we're set. And here's the serve from the Bears, dug out by Wasilowski, and now Apodaca picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears come with their offense. Tigers with a block. Garcia now sets it up to Apodaca. And Woods gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears just going to try to keep this one in play. Garcia at the net. The Tigers going to have a tough time with this one, but the block works, and the Tigers get it over to the Bears, but the Bears put this one right back on the Tiger side. Tigers green not able to get to that one, diving on the floor here in Tiger Gym. And the Bears take the first point 1-0 here in the third set. Good dig by Wasilowski on the serve. Here comes Apodaca, and Apodaca just pounds that one, and good dig by the Bears. They get it over, and here we go with the Tigers knocking this one all the way out. We'll catch this one on the instant replay. And that looked like Alanes with the kill for the Tigers. Tigers tie it up and have the serve now. Good jump serve, knuckleball by the Tigers. Now the Bears set this one up. The Tigers dig it out, but not able to keep it in play. This set brought to you by Lynn's Landscape. Wasilowski to Garcia to Woods, and they do a good job of digging this one out. They're just going to have to try to get this one over, and they make a mistake, do the Bears, and the Tigers pick up the point and the serve. Tigers tied up 2-2, and on the serve is Apodaca, dug out by the Bears. They get it into the net, and the Tigers pick up a point. Good serve this time from the back row, trying to get it over the net. Tigers go up 3-2. Apodaca with the serve to the center of the court, dug out by the Bears. Here comes the offense for the Bears. Good dig by Garcia. Tigers just knuckle this one over, and here comes the offense for the Bears once again. And a good dig there by Green, sets up to Garcia to Woods. Woods tries to hit it, and the Bears dig it out. Now Garcia's going to set this one up. Woods once again. And they're going to get Tigers with a double hit here on the set by Garcia. Tied up at 3-3 here in the third set. And we're tied one set each. Tigers have their hands full here in Tiger Gym tonight against the Hatch Valley Bears. On the serve, Tigers do a good job digging it out. Now here's Hawkins at the net with the block is Woods. And this time they're not able to get it back over the net. Woods does a good job here just getting it back over onto the Bears side, and the Bears not able to handle it at all. Tigers up 4-3 here, third set. Garcia now with the serve for the Tigers. Good deep serve, dug out by the Bears. Now Bears set up their offense on the far side of the court. Dug out by Alanis to Garcia, and then Carter with an error at the net. Carter just not able to get up enough to get that one over. And the Bears tied up 4-4 with the serve here in the third. Dug out by Carter. Garcia to Woods. Dug out by the Bears now. Bears try to set up. This one's right at the net. And this time they're going to get her for in the net. Let's see if we can watch this one on the instant replay. And That doesn't look like she might have touched it. I don't know. It looks pretty close right there. We can roll that one back and forth. But anyway, the Bears picked that one up. Now the Bears back to the Tigers. Tigers trying to get this one. Good save there by the Tigers and back over on top. That was Garcia that hit the floor for the Tigers. Hawkins to Garcia. Now back to Hawkins. Hawkins at the block at the net for the Bears, and the Bears going to set up their offense and get this one over. Wazalowski now with the dig. Here comes Garcia. Sets this one up to Woods. Woods dinks it over. Dug out by the Bears. This one's right at the net. Let's see if the Tigers, this time, they got a jump ball right at the net. And we're going to see if we got that one. A good play there by Tigers, tied up 5-5. Woods with the serve here in the third set. Dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears set up their offense. Wazalowski lets that one go over the top, and it's out. And a good play there by the Tigers, letting that one go out the back of the court. And the Tigers pick up a point in the serve. Tigers up 6-5 here in the third. Woods with the serve. Dug out by the Bears. Now Bears set up their offense right in the middle of the court. And this one looks like it was long. And they are going to call it long. Yeah, boy, that was close. Any part of the ball that touches the line is going to be good, but they called that one out, and the Tigers lead 7-5. Woods with the serve, and the Bears just struggle to get this one over, and then the Tigers do the unforeseen, and nobody goes for it. Everybody's watching the game. Tigers only up by one now, 7-6 here in the third set. We're tied at one set each. And now the Bears with the serve. Over to Wazalowski with the dig to Garcia, over to Hawkins, and Hawkins pounds it down, but the Bears able to dig it out and keep it alive. And now Woods digs it out. Garcia over to Hawkins again, this time just a defensive move and keep it alive. And right at the net, and a good block by Carter at the net. Good block there by Carter. She keeps it on the Bear side. And the Tigers go up 8-6. Wazalowski now with the serve for the Tigers. Over to the Bears, back over to the top. This time they hammers it down, and a kill for the Tigers. Let's see if we can catch who that was. That may have been Garcia. But the Tigers go up 9-6 with a timeout on the court. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of T.R.C. Call 894-7181.
Back in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers up 9-6 here in the third set. After the timeout, Wazalowski with the serve for the Tigers out at the timeout. Good serve right to the middle of the court. Bears have to retreat to get it over. Now the Tigers set it up. And this time a kill. Let's see if we can pick that up. That was either Apodaca or Alanis. That was Alanis. On the kill for the Tigers. Tigers up 10-6 here in the third set. Wazalowski still with the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears set this one up, set up their offense. And a good play and a block, but it's off the Tigers, and the Bears able to pick up a point. As the block went deep and Wazalowski wasn't able to only get an arm on it and knock it a little further out. Tigers lead 10-7 here in the third set. Bears with the serve. Wasilowski with the dig. Now Garcia's got to run towards the sidelines. This one was blocked right back at the Tigers. And another point by the Bears. This one was hit into the net by the Tigers. A lot of errors at the net tonight for the Tigers. Now Wasilowski with the dig. Carter sets it up. Alanis gets it over and it knocks it out. And the Tigers letting the Bears right back in this one again as they try to just knock it over the net and they knock it out of the court. Now the Tigers only lead by 1, 10-9 here in the third. Wasilowski with the dig. Now Garcia sets this one up, and here comes Apodaca, and Apodaca pounds it, but it's picked up by the Bears again. And the Tigers should have let that one go as Woods let that one a little long. She tried to play it. That was definitely looked like it was going to be out. And now we're tied up at 10-10 here in the third set. Tigers have their hands full here in Tiger Gym against the Hatch Valley Bears. Garcia to Apodaca. This time the Tigers, Apodaca on the kill. Watch that one on the instant replay. Not able to be dug out by the Bears. Tigers go up 11-10. And Green, junior Madison Green, will be doing the serving for the Tigers. Tigers up by 1. Good serve. And the Bears are going to do a great job of digging this one out to keep it alive. Wasilowski now, a little deep for the set. But the Tigers are going to pick up a point as they knock it over and then the Bears knock it out. Tigers up 12-10 now. Green on the serve. Tigers seem to be the rhythm tonight. They seem like they got a little bit going. They get up 5 or 6 points, and then they let the Bears right back in it. And this one goes out after the dig, so another point for the Tigers. Off the net and out of the red line. Green, once again, good serve. This one, the Bears, an ace for Madison. She hits this one, and the Bears not able to come up with it. And the Tigers go up 14-10. Madison probably was going to be out, but they went on ahead and hit it anyway, and the Tigers pick up another point. Madison, deep, rolls up the shoulder of the Bears, not able to control it. Tigers up now 15-10. Green with the serve. And a good dig there by the Bears just to keep that one in play. Wasilowski with a great dig. And here goes the Tigers. Tigers put this one on ice. Look like Apodaca. Alanis at the net. Gets it just over the net. When it hits the net and slows down, you're anticipating where it's going to go, and it goes some other direction and hits the floor. Tigers go up 16-10 here in the third set. Green once again with the serve. Good serve right down the middle. Bears have to track this one down. Wasilowski now does a great job, and the Tigers are going to have to try to get this one over, and they don't. A little frustrating there by the Tigers as they had to really dig for this one. Wasilowski does a great job just keeping it in play, and the Tigers not able to hang on to it. Tigers up 16-11, and the serve goes over to the Bears. And the Bears just serve this one right out, and the Tigers pick it up. The point and the serve again. Tigers just let that one go. Tigers up 17-11 here in the third set. They won the second one. All back in this. Alanis gets the serve over. Here comes the Bears. And this one's going to be long, and the Tigers are going to pick this one up. We'll watch this one again. We'll see if we can hit this one on the instant replay as well. Oh, man, that was close. They could have called that either way, but the Tigers get it. And they have the lead 18-11 with the jump serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears set this one up in the middle of the court. Here comes their offense. Wasilowski with the set to Garcia to Woods. Woods smashes this one. They turn their head and they still dig it out. Now Woods to Garcia. Back to Woods. Just gets it over. Now The Bears going to try to take this one. Tigers do a great job just keeping this one in play, and Wesolowski gets it over. So a good play there by the Tigers to keep it in play. And here comes the offense once again for the Tigers. Now to Garcia, to Apodaca, and another dig by the Bears. Bears just keeping it alive. Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia. Now back over to Woods. Here comes Woods. Still can't quite get that one to the floor. The Tigers do a good job digging this one out. Now Apodaca gets it over, dug out by the Bears. The Bears going to try to just keep this one on ice. Green with the dig to Garcia. Here comes Apodaca, and that one was in. That was definitely in. And a good play there by the Tigers. As Apodaca hits that one right on the line. Tigers take 19-11 lead. We wait here for a rotation. Alanese with the serve for the Tigers. Tigers up 19-11 here in the third set. Jump serve dug out by the Bears. Here's the Bears at the net. And a good job, good block by Woods. And Woods keeps it alive for the Tigers. Great job there right at the net by Woods. And they're going to get the Bears for a double hit. And the Tigers pick up another point. And another timeout on the court. Tigers up 20-11 here in the third set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back in Tigers gym. Timeout taken by the Hatch Valley Bears. Tigers up 20-11 here in the third set. Hatch Valley won the first and the Tigers won the second. And now the Tigers have a 9-point lead here in the third. Alanese will be serving for the Tigers. Good jump serve. Bears able to keep this one alive. They just got to hit it over from the back of the court. And here comes Garcia now up to Woods. And this time, there's no doubt about it. Woods is jumping out of the gym on this one as she smashes this one. No doubt about this as she takes this one and kills it right to the court. Bears not able to come up with it at all. Tigers up 21-11. Alanese with the jump serve once again. And this is like a little... barely gets over the net and takes a dive. Dug out by the Bears. Good block by the Tigers. Good dig out by Garcia. And now Green's just got to get it over to the Bears. Now the Bears set up their offense right at the net. Good block there by Woods, and Woods smashes another block right back in the face of the Bears. Great block there by Woods. Even faked out the cameraman. Tigers up 22-11. Jump serve by Alanese once again. Bears just having a hard time just trying to keep this one in play. Wesolowski to Garcia to Woods again. This time it's out. Woods hits this one a little long. Looks like they tried to block it right at the net. But Woods just hits that one just a little bit long and it goes out the back. And a point for the Bears and the serve. Tigers up 22-12 here in the third set. With the serve. Tigers dig it out. Now Garcia at the net. Carter gets it over. Back over, and this time Woods. This time Woods with the kill. As they play this one back and forth, and Woods just goes up and puts the icing on the cake. And the Tigers go up 23-12. This is what we were expecting to see there in the first set. Now Apodaca with the serve. Dug out by the Bears. Now back to the net. Oh, good block there by Woods, but she knocks it out on the Bear side. So a point for the Bears. 23-13 here in the second set. I'm sorry, the third set. We're tied at 1 set each. Tigers defense now digs in. And here's the serve. Dug out by the Tigers to Garcia to Hawkins. Hawkins can't get it over the net again. A little off tonight, number 3, Hawkins. Just can't quite get it over the net. Now the serve by the Bears. Tigers on the dig to Woods to Hawkins. Dug out by the Bears, now back up right at the net. Good block there by, and they're going to give this one to the Tigers. It looked like she may have been in the net. So the Tigers pick up that point. 24-14, Tigers have a shot right here to put this one away and move on to the fourth set if they can go up 2-1. Garcia now with the serve. Over to the Bears. The Bears dig it out. Now they get it over. Dug out by the Tigers to Garcia to Woods. Woods can put it away. And they're actually going to call this one a double hit, and the Tigers pick this one up. And there it was, that double hit here at the end. You can see it when they goes to set this one. It came off of the gym, off the roof, and it's just a double hit there by the Bears, and the Tigers win the third set. They win 25-14. They go up 2-1. We'll be right back with the fourth set. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Back here in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers won the third set. Won 2 in a row now. They're up 2-1 and have a chance to put the Hatch Valley Bears away here in the fourth set. Tigers struggled in that first set. They've really starting to gain some momentum now as each set goes on. As we are set and ready to go. Number 3, Hawkins comes off. Wazalowski goes on for the Tigers. And now to start the fourth set, Alanese will be serving for the Tigers as we're making sure we have the right players on the court and ready to go. And here we're set. Tigers up 2-1 as we get ready for the fourth set. The freshman, Alanese, with the jump serve. And a good dig by the Bears, and the Tigers take the first points as the Bears hit it right into the net, trying to get it over to the Tiger side. This set brought to you by Lightning Mechanical. Call today to get your free estimate, 740-6559. Tigers on the serve, now at the net. Woods does a good job of blocking this one, and here now the Bears are going to set it up. Good dig there by Wasilowski, and now the Tigers just have to get it over. And now the set. And a smash by the Bears. As the Tigers not able to get to that one was Green. One game each, or one, I'm sorry. It's 2-1 in the sets. It's 1 point each here as we start the fourth. And with the serve, Green with the dig. Right at the net, Garcia has to have a jump ball, and the Tigers get it over. Now the Bears are going to try to just keep this one in play, and they do. Green now to Garcia, the set. Here comes Woods. Woods just dinks this one down, and a great play there by Woods as she's going up. She thinks Bears think she's going to spike it, and then she just dinks it over between the first and second line there and hits the court. Tigers go up 2-1. Now Apodaca, the only senior on the team. Karina Apodaca with the serve for the Tigers. Over to the Bears. Now they just dink it over to the Tigers. And Hawkins just was scared of that one, just gets it back over. Now the Bears set up their offense and kill this one right at the Tigers. Hits it between two defenders there on the Tiger side. 2 points each here in the fourth. 2-2. Bears with the serve. Tigers up 2-1. Good serve there by the Bears, dug out by Wasilowski. Now over to Woods. Woods gets it back to the Bears. Now the Bears jump ball and a block and falls to the floor, and the Bears pick up another point. Good play there by the Bears. Tigers unable to keep the block on the Bear side. Now the Bears up 3-2. And the Tigers, here we go again. This one probably may have been out. Tigers tried to play that one, and it was just kind of a half effort. Now the Tigers defense 4-2. Green does the dig now to Garcia. Here comes Woods at the net. Good dig out by the Bears. Now the Bears have their offense at the net and blocked right back at the Bears. This is a great block by Woods right at the net as they go up to spike this one, and Woods just able off the net to keep that one in play. Force it back on the Bear side. And the Tigers trail 4-3 here in the fourth set. Garcia. Brooklyn Garcia with the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Bears. Now back over to the Tigers. Now Garcia sets this one up. Hawkins a little deep. Has a great play there, but she gets the kill as this one not able to hang on to as Hawkins puts this one across court. Bears dive for it, and the Tigers tie it up 4-4 here in the fourth set. Garcia over to the Bears. Bears set up their offense. Great dig by Wasilowski to keep it in play. Garcia does the same, and this time the Tigers are going to hit it. This one they say is in. And this one had a little nose dive on it as Alanis hits this one down, and oh, that was close right on the line, but they do give it to the Tigers. And now the Tigers take the lead 5-4 here in the fourth set. Garcia still with the serve for the Tigers. This one just a defensive dig there by the Bears, and then the Tigers, Woods goes up to block it. It's off their hand, and the Tigers not able to come up with it. And now the Bears tie it up 5-5 with the serve. Wasilowski with the dig. Woods just trying to keep that one in play. And it wasn't a very good play by Wasilowski, but Woods dives to the court trying to keep it in play. Now the Bears go up by a point. Tigers just struggling here defensively, trying to get the ball set. Now back over to the Bears. Bears try this one. Garcia sets it up. Here comes Hawkins at the net. And that one is going to be long, as Hawkins hits this one across court and knocks it all the way out. And that one definitely hit out. And the Bears take a 2-point lead here in the fourth set, 7-5. Now Garcia to Woods. Dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears set up their offense. Wasilowski with the dig. Garcia with the set. Carter now gets it over. Now at the net. This one's not going to happen. Woods is going to jump out and pound this one. As Woods goes up, you can see this one. She doesn't take any time at that and just hammers this one right straight down to the court. Hatch is up, 7-6. Tigers have the serve. Actually, Woods has the serve for the Tigers. Bears play this one. Looked like it may have been out. Now Garcia sets this one up for Hawkins. Hawkins after the block. Here comes the offense for the Bears. Blocked by the Tigers and to the court. And once again, the Tigers off of the block, just not able to come up with the dig. And now Hatch up by 2 points here, 8-6 here in the fourth set. With the serve into the net, so that'll end that, and the Tigers pick up the point in the serve. Apodaca in for Hawkins on the front row. Wasilowski now with the serve for the Tigers. They trail by 1 here in the fourth set. Dug out by Hatch. Now at the net and knocked long. And the Tigers tie this one up at 8 as that one goes out the back of the court. 8-8 here. Wasilowski with the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Hatch, and now the Bears are going to set up their offense. Woods with a diving dig. Now Garcia to Carter. Carter gets this one to the back row, set up by the Bears, and now the Bears just have to struggle to get this one over. Wasilowski with the dig to Garcia. Here comes Apodaca, and this one's long. And out the back of the court. Turns it right back over to Hatch. Hatch takes the lead, 9-8. Here in the fourth set. Knuckleball dug out by Carter. Now Garcia to Apodaca. Back up to the front. Now they just dink it over. Now Woods to Garcia, and here comes Alanis. And the Tigers do a good job just getting this one over. Let Hatch make the mistake on this one. So a set just a little bit deep overhead. And the Tigers tie it back up, 9 each. Madison Green with the serve now for the Tigers, as we're tied up here in the fourth set. Dug out by the Bears. And the Bears knock this one in the net. Going to get hit 4 times and not get it over, and the Tigers going to pick up a point and take the lead here in the fourth set. Madison had 33 points coming into tonight's game on the season. And the Bears do a good job of digging that one out. That was a great serve by Madison. Now here comes Apodaca. And this one's going to be off the back and almost out of the gym, as Apodaca goes up and smashes that one out. And the Tigers take a 2-point lead, 11-9 here in the fourth set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, "Go Tigers!" MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in Tiger Gym, Hot Springs Tigers up 11-9 with a timeout there taken by the Bears. Tigers lead 2-1. We're in the fourth set. Tigers can put them away here. They can get them to 25 first. If this does go to the 5th set, they'll only play to 15. So the Tigers need to maintain their momentum. Madison Green on the serve for the Tigers. And this one's a little long. And a good time out there by the Bears. They were able to just pull it back. Madison, little jump serve, just hit this one a little too far and out the back. Tigers lead 11-10 with the Bears on the serve. Wasilowski to Garcia to Apodaca, off the block. Dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears are going to try this one, and the Tigers hit this one at the front line. And not able to come up with it. And the Bears tie it up at 11 each. On the serve. Tigers able to get this one, keep it in play, and they're going to call this one a double hit against the Tigers. I think we'll watch this one definitely right there. They're going to call the double hit on Madison. And that goes back over to the Bears. They're up 12-11. Here's Apodaca at the net. Good dig there by the Bears, trying to get it over. Now Alanis to Garcia, back to Alanis. And they're going to call in the net against the Bears. The Tigers pick up that point. Tied at 12. Now the jump serve once again for the Tigers. Now is just a mean, gnarly serve as they can't do anything with that. And the Tigers pick up an ace there for the Tigers. Alanis, the freshman, with the ace. She leads the team. She had 30 aces coming into tonight, and she's picking up quite a few of them here in this 4th set. And another ace there by Alanis. You can see why she's the leading ace getter in the for the Tigers. Tigers go up 14-12. Alanis waits for the whistle. Here comes the serve. Let's see if she can make it 3 in a row here. Alanis with the serve. Another knuckleball picked up by the Bears. Bears just going to try to get this one over, and they do. Green has to reach for this one. Garcia now sets it up. Now Woods gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Now at the net. Here we go. On a great block is Woods, but they're able to pick it up, and here comes the Bears. Green to Woods, to Apodaca, back over to the Bears, and the Bears set up their offense. And this time a great block by Woods once again, and they keep it in play. And the Tigers hit it into the net. And a good, Tigers did everything right there except at the end. Green just gets it a little tight where up against the net there where Garcia can't get to it. And now the Tigers are only up by 1, 14-13 here in the 4th set. Tigers lead 2-1. Woods on the dig. Now Apodaca from the near side. And the Tigers are going to pick this one up as off the Bears. Bears try to get this one out. Going out of off the court and just decided that it either ran out of room or just decided not to go for it. And now Apodaca, the senior, on the serve. Tigers up by 2, 15-13 here in the 4th. Great serve there by Apodaca is going to pick up an ace. Not able to handle that one at the net. And the Tigers go up 16-13. Apodaca leading the Tigers in points. Picked up by the Bears. And now a great block there by Woods, but the Bears able to come up with it. Dug out deep right at the net, almost a jump ball off of the Tigers and out of bounds. Tigers up by 2, 16-14 here in the 4th. On 101.9 FM here on KCHS. Now the serve. Tigers unable to hold this one, and now here we go again as they get the momentum going, and then they start making some mental mistakes not able to come up with the ball. And now it's 16-15. Tigers up by 1 here in the fourth set. Good dig now to Garcia, now to Woods. Woods just pounded this one and they got it back over. Great dig by Wasilowski, and now Woods is going to try this one again. And the Bears just dig everything out they can, and the Tigers make another blocking error, and it hits the floor. And the Bears tie this one up at 16 each. And the Bears have crawled back in. We're tied up at 16 all here in the fourth set. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
$16 all here in the fourth set at 101.9 FM. Hot Springs Tigers tied up the Hatch Valley Bears here in the fourth set. Tigers do lead 2-1. They lost the first set, really struggled, and they just haven't really played like they're capable of playing. We've seen them play all season. Now the Bears with the serve. Dug out by Alanis to Garcia, over to Hawkins. Hawkins dug out by the Bears. Now they're going to just set this one up and get it over to Garcia, to Woods. Now back on the Bears side. Here comes the Bears offense. This one's knocked out long, and the Tigers are going to pick up this point. Tigers go up 17-16. Garcia now with the serve for the Tigers. Bears do a good job of just hanging on to this one. Now Wasilowski picks it out, digs it up. Garcia to Woods. Bears still keep it alive. Now the Tigers are going to set this one up again. Here's Garcia to Woods. And a great block. And they're going to call this one out off the block, and the Tigers are going to pick up the point. Woods did a great job getting up, going to really spike that one down. And Tigers go up by 2 now, 18-16. Garcia with the serve. To the Bears, to the net. Good block. And the Tigers not able to come up after the block, not able to pick it up. Woods does a good job of getting the block on it, but then the Tigers just out of position there trying to figure out where the ball is to get back to them. Tigers on the dig, get it back over to the Bear side and out. And we're tied at 18 again. Tigers struggle to keep it in play, set up their offense. We're tied at 18. And now the Bears, dug out by the Tigers to Garcia. Now over to Woods. Woods just throws this one to the back line, and now the offense is set up for the Bears. And another block, and Tigers not able to come up with this one. As Woods at the net, and it falls on the Tiger side. And now the Bears up 19-18 here in the fourth set. Oh, Tigers, this one hit the net, and it's still good. And the Tigers not able to come up with it. Hit the net and fell to the court. And the Tigers not able to come up. And now the Bears take a 2-point lead, 20-18 here in the fourth set. There's a timeout on the court. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network. When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634. Back in Tiger Gym here on 101.9 FM. Hatch Valley Bears up 20-18 here in the fourth set. against the Hot Springs Tigers. Tigers lead 2-1. And the Tigers had to take a timeout. It's been this ebb and flow all night. Tigers seem to have the momentum. They get up 4, 5, 6 points, and then all of a sudden they start making a lot of errors and let the Bears back in, and then the Tigers got to struggle to keep the wheels on. Now on the serve for the Bears. Garcia to Woods. Dug out by the Bears. Bears keep it alive. Get it over. Wasilowski with the dig. Now Garcia with the set. Woods gets it over, and the Bears do an amazing job to keep it alive. Now Wasilowski once again. Now Garcia sets this one up to Hawkins. Hawkins almost had that one killed. And in the middle of the court, the Bears get it over. Wasilowski with the dig. Now here comes Garcia again. This time Woods smashes this one down against the block and takes the ace, or takes the kill. And you can see her just right there, just smash that one right at him. And then off on the Bear side. Tigers dig into that lead. They trail by 1. Now they're going to trail by 2. It was a great kill by the Bears. Wasilowski not able to get over to get that one dug out. Hatch up 21-19 here in the 4th set. Bears over to the Tigers, to Garcia, now to Hawkins. And Hawkins smashes this one down for the kill, and the Tigers crawl back within 1. Good play there, good assist by Garcia. They're right down the line and in. Tigers just trail by 1. Wasilowski now on the serve for the Tigers. They definitely need her to keep this streak going here. And the Tigers are going to pick up this one as well, as the Bears hit this one out the back of the court. As they set it up, Tigers tie this one at 21. 21 each here in the 4th. Wasilowski with the serve for the Tigers. Here we go with that momentum swing again, and the Tigers have it right at the moment. Good dig by the Tigers, set up by Garcia. Now Apodaca, and another error by the Tigers, as they can't even get it over the net on that one. And the Bears are going to go up by 1. Tigers trail by 1, 22-21 here in the 4th set. First one to 25. If Hatch can get there, we're going to go to the 5th set. And the Tigers try to dig this one out and knock it out. And the Bears go up by 2. 23-21, Hatch by 2 here in the 4th set. 2 points away from putting them out. And another timeout on the court. Hatch Valley Bears 23, the Hot Springs Tigers 21 here in the 4th set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Back in Tiger Gym, Hot Springs Tigers trail by 2 points to Hatch Valley Bears here in the 4th set. Timeout taken by the Tigers. Tigers just have been off all night tonight. We usually see them kind of maybe one game they're off, and then they're one set, and then they're off and running. We'll wait. We got a official timeout here on the court, making sure everybody's set. And now we're ready for the serve. Bears up 23-21 here in the 4th set. Tigers defense hunkered down and ready to go here on the serve. Garcia to Alanis, and in the net again. The Tigers. Hatch is 1 point away of going to the 5th set. Hatch with the serve and set point. Woods to Garcia and not able to get it over. And Hatch wins this one. We'll watch that last point here on the instant replay. The Tigers not able to do anything with it. And the Tigers lose the fourth set, 25-21. We're going to the fifth and final as we're tied up at 2 sets each. The first one to 15 will win the match. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
The Money Man is ready to give you money. Whether you're needing help to buy a new car or home, large or small, the Money Man at 375 South Foch is your all-purpose lending source. Have credit problems? Call Mario at 894-611 and he can help. The Money Man has been helping others in Sierra County since 1978. The Money Man is happy to help your dreams come true. Stop by their offices at 375 South Foch Street or call 894-611.
Back here, we're ready to go here in the fifth set. We're tied up at 2 each as the Tigers get ready to see if they can hang on to this one. A loss here to Hatch would really hurt them, probably totally knock them out of the top 4 anyway. I think the Tigers probably still might make the top 8. But this, they definitely they need to win here. Alanese with the serve for the Tigers. As we get ready to start the fifth set, this one now is the first one to 15. You got to win by 2 here in the fifth. Alanese leads the team in aces. Let's see if she can start it out with one here against the Bears. Wazalowski now digs it out. Garcia to Woods. Dug out by... they're going to call the Bears into the net. And the Tigers pick up the first point. This set brought to you by A&B Drive-In, the best green chili cheeseburgers around. 894-9294. Alanese with the serve. Bears back over, and the Tigers are going to pick this one up. As the Bears, good block there by Woods. Alanese with again. Tigers up by 2 now in this important fifth set. Had a good block there by Woods, but she blocks it out. She goes up against the net there and knocks it out of the court. Now the serve by the Bears. Woods to Garcia. Back to Woods. In the net. Good play there by the Tigers, and Bears not able to come up with it in the net. Tigers up 3-1. Now the senior Apodaca with the serve for the Tigers. And not able to come up with, comes up with an ace as the Bears not able to get to this one after it comes off the arms of the Bears. Tigers go up quick 4-1 here. Remember, we're the first one to 15 here in the fifth set. Apodaca Dug out by the Bears. Bears at the net now. Get it over. Dug out by the Tigers. And now Woods sets this one up and sets it right to the Bears side, and the Bears able to kill it. Bears with the serve. Tigers have the lead 4-2 here in the fifth set. On the serve, dug out by the Tigers to Garcia, to Woods, over to the Bears. Now the Bears just going to try to get this one out. And they get it over on the Tiger side, and the Tigers not even able to come up with it. Bears on the serve. Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia at the set. Here comes Woods. Dug out by the Bears, and the Bears try to get this one over, and the Tigers falls on the Tiger side after the block by Woods. And the Tigers just not able to come up with it as it falls on the Tiger side and down to the court. And now we're tied up at 4 each. The Tigers are in a hole. Tigers got to do something here. Way too many errors tonight. Woods dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears dug out by Wesolowski to Garcia to Woods. And Woods once again just a little tentative there trying to kill this one. Wesolowski once again, and now Woods going to set this one up. And a double hit there by Woods, and that's a point for the Bears. We can see this one come up. Her hands come apart, and they call that a double hit. And it's off to the Bears. Bears are up 5-4 here. They got the momentum. Wesolowski with the dig. Now Garcia. Now Woods just has to get it over to the Bears side. Now the Bears set up their offense right at the net. Good block there by Woods. Woods does a diving job to keep it alive. And now Alanis gets it over and back over to the set for the Bears. On the block, Wesolowski with a great dig. Now Alanis with the set. Now we're going to have a jump ball at the net, and Tigers not able to come up with it. And we didn't know what side of the net it was going to come down. Came down on the Tiger side. Now the Bears go up 6-4 here in the fifth set. And the Tigers just look way out of whack here tonight. With the serve. Now over to the Tigers. Tigers get this one back over, dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears set it up. Dug out, Woods. Back over to the Bears. Now the Bears going to set up their offense once again. Woods tries to block, and Garcia comes up and keeps it alive. And now back to the Tiger side. Garcia to Woods. Good dig there by the Bears once again. And the Tigers just out of whack. As another block goes off of Woods and out of the court. And another timeout. Hatch Valley Bears lead 7-4 here in the fifth set. We're all tied up. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Back in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers trail the Hatch Valley Bears 7-4 here in the fifth set. The Tigers need to pull this one out. I don't know if it'll knock them totally out of the tournament. They're only taking 8 teams. Right now they're around, I believe, at least in the top 4. They got to be number 3 or number 4. Socorro's number 1. Hatch, this loss to Hatch is really going to hurt them. Now with the serve, Tigers with the dig, still trying to just make something happen. They get it over. The Bears do another job. The Bears have done a great job of digging out all these Tiger errors. But into the net goes the ball for the Bears, and the Tigers stop the bleeding momentarily. Now Garcia with the serve for the Tigers. The Tigers trail by 2, 7-5 here in the 5th. Good serve there by Garcia, dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears going to get it over. Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia, to Hawkins. Back over on the Tiger side. And now they're going to give this one to the Tigers as they were in the net. They called that one in the net. Now the Tigers trail by 1, 7-6 here. Garcia still on the serve. Gets it over, dug out by the Bears. Bears set it up. Tigers to Woods. Dug out again. At the net. This time the block is on, and the Tigers pick this one up. Good play there just to keep it on the Bear side. Tigers tie this one up, 7-7. Garcia with a serve. Here we go again, the momentum shifting to the Tigers. Now the Bears set this one up. Wesolowski with a great dig as they get it over to Garcia. Now Woods just puts it over in the corner, and another dig by the Bears, and here comes their offense. This one's long, and the Tigers are going to pick up this point. And the Tigers go up by 1. As the Tigers up 8-7 with another timeout on the court. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Back here in Tiger Gym, Tigers up 8-7. Garcia with the serve for the Tigers here in the 5th set. We're tied up at 2 each. Now Garcia, great ace, but is back over on a dig, and now the Tigers set up their offense, and the Tigers make another mistake at the net. As nobody called that one. We're tied up at 8 each. Hatch with the serve. Hawkins with the dig. Now Woods gets it over. Another dig out by Hatch. And Hatch hits this one into the net, and the Tigers take the lead. Tigers up 9-8. Woods with the serve. Dug out by the Bears. Now the Tigers make another mental mistake at the net. Alanis hits this one in. Just tried to jump up and knock it over the net. And now we're tied at 9-9 here in the 5th set, the important set. Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia. Now back on the Hatch side. Woods to Garcia to Hawkins now. Another dig. Bears have really done a good job in that back row tonight against the Tigers. Now Carter. And another great play there by Hatch as they get it over, and the momentum shifting as they were able to hit it back over to the Tiger side. Good play by Garcia to try to keep it alive, and Hatch goes up 10-9. Now on the serve, Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia at the front line. And now Hawkins just dinks it over. And that was a good play there by Hawkins. They got three Bears right in the same spot there, not able to come up with it. And now the Tigers tie it back up at 10 each. Wesolowski with the serve for the Tigers. First one to 15 here in the 5th set. Win by 2. Dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears are just going to get it over. Wesolowski with the dig to Garcia to Alanis, and a good block. And this time they finally get a block to fall down on the Bear side, and the Tigers go up by 1. Tigers got the pressure on. They're up 11-10 here in the 5th set. Wasilowski with the serve. Another dig out by the Bears. Now they set up their offense at the net. And Tigers not able to come up with this one as it's off the Tigers. Garcia not able to dive to the court and pick that one up, and we're tied up at 11 each again. Tied, this is 5th set. Now with the serve. Wasilowski with the dig to Garcia. Back to the center court. Alanis over. And now the Hatch sets it up. Good play there by Woods to Garcia. And finally, let's see who that was. Alanis, or that would look like number 1, Alanis, with the point for the Tigers. Good set there by Garcia. Hatch not able to come up with it. Tigers go up 12-11. Jessica Wells, number 14, in the game for the first time on the serve for the Tigers. Little knuckleball picked up by the Bears. Now the Bears are going to set up their offense. Good play there off the block. And now Apodaca. Another good dig there, dig out by, they finally get the Bears for a double hit here. And now the Tigers go up 13-11 here in the 5th. First one to 15. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers up 13-11 here in the 5th set. And the Tigers have the serve. Jessica Wells, the junior, on the serve for the Tigers. First one to 15. And on the serve, dug out by the Bears. Now the Bears going to try to get this one over the net. And the Tigers, just everybody looking, nobody diving. The Bears pick up the point and the serve. Tigers up 13-12. Hatch with the serve. Dug out by the Tigers. Now over to Apodaca, and they're going to call a double hit on Garcia. And now we're tied up at 13 again. $13 all. First one to 15. Win by 2. There's the serve. Dug out by the Tigers to Garcia at the center. Here comes Apodaca, and Apodaca can't get it over the net, and the Tigers are just 1 point away from losing to the Hatch Valley Bears here at Tiger Gym. And there's a timeout on the court, 14-13, Hatch Valley over Hot Springs. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Tigers trail by 1 here in Tiger Gym, 14-13. This is game, set, and match. If the Bears can put one more point on the board, the Tigers dig this one out. Wasilowski to center to Garcia, over to Apodaca. Apodaca gets it over the net. Now a jump ball. Tigers keep this one alive. They got to get it over, and they do. Tigers still alive. Here's the Bears set up their offense. Up for the block. And into the corner, and the Hatch Valley Bears upset the Hot Springs Tigers here at Tiger Gym, 15-13. And the Tigers go down and defeat 15-13. What a tough way to lose that one. That was a great match between the Tigers and the Bears. But the Tigers lose it 15-13. They lose 3-2 here at Tiger Gym. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
When school is out, the club is open. The club offers tutoring and homework help, academic enrichment, the arts, music, computer technology, as well as character development and leadership programs, college and career readiness, and recreational activities for members between the ages of 12 and 18. The club is a strong community partner with local law enforcement who help install unwanted medication drop-off boxes. The club, a place for teens, 122 North Broadway in Tier C, 894-8336.
Back here in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers go down to defeat against the Hatch Valley Bears, 15-13 in the fifth set. They lose 3-2. The Tigers, they will take, my understanding is they'll take the district champs, which out of our district will be Socorro. That gives them 5 teams, and then they'll take 3 teams at large. Now the Tigers just have to try to see if they're going to be in a large team. This will be this weekend. They'll probably either Saturday or Sunday. We should know whether the Tigers will continue with their volleyball season or whether it's over. But the Tigers take a tough one on the chin here in Tiger Gym as the Hatch Valley Bears travel up I-25 and take the Tigers right to the wire and beat the Tigers 3-2, losing the final one 15-13. We appreciate it. We'll be back Friday night at Tiger Stadium for the Hot Springs Tigers and the Hatch Valley Bears, this time in football, and we'll see what the Tigers can come up with. We'll be there. We'll be on the air before 7. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is your Tiger Sports Network on 101.9 FM.